But I like it strong, so... Yeah, maybe a little tangy. But I want it to taste like tea, right? Did I hit the thing? Okay, so... This is where the two crocs are. I'm pretty sure there's only two. I'm also equally sure we can't separate them, but maybe. Maybe we can separate them. I wonder if I can get them to attack the bandits. There's one there, but
is that grass moving, or is it just me?
Yeah, just the two.
You coward? Face me.
Now, obviously, if I could control one, that would be great. Okay, what about, But if he's gonna go get those bandits... No, I haven't found another one yet. But you know it's going to be a hard, like a hard fight in it. Okay, what I want to do is check out crafting for... I'll make a couple of these. He's just destroying the bandits.
Won't go quietly.
That sucks. I think the bandits had done some damage. And this is where it's weird, like now the bandits are not there. Like we just randomly spawned in, there's bandits, and now there's not. Which would have been, you know.
I can get out of this.
Wow. Stupid crocodile. Yeah, man. They're no joke. So, yeah, imagine if you had to worry about glinthawks as well.
And done. turning back. Keep it down.
Which is the one that took all the damage? I don't know if they full heal if they evade either. No health bars makes it tough. Oh, what's going on here?
Damn. No. We got one. Low and quiet,
I mean, I got
doesn't
a
it?
lens. Son of a... Like... Damn it. That means we don't have one now. Have we figured out... We figured out that out like 3 or 4 days ago. You cannot use a save to control... Like if you kill if you kill 1 out of 4 and you go save and then you reload, they'll all be back. We already knew that. So you can't cheese it. Is that an infinite loot exploit? Not an exploit. You still have to get the kills. And if you go away long enough and come back, they'll be there. What's really funny though is, and this is what I don't get, I've got 2 potions. I made 3 potions and used 1, right? And then it's reloaded me. So it's like, I wonder if after the kill there was a, like if it's saved, like what did we get from this snap mold? We got the lens. Do I still have the lens? And we've seen this before and it's really weird, and it's also with the autosaves where, so I don't have the lens. So if I go into crafting for potions, right, I've only got 5 fatty meat, which is what I had after I made the potions during that previous one. So it's really like, it doesn't actually save. It's some weird save system where it carries over your inventory. So if you you dump all your potions and stuff, they potentially won't be there if you die, but the enemies will be back. So it's like a penalty for making potions during combat. Yeah, it's definitely it's a bug somewhere in the inventory system. Yeah, you lose resources spent, but you don't keep resources gained. And it's not all of the resources spent, so... Because, like, if I could go loot these stuff now, you definitely don't get to keep those. What's worse is, like, I used the potion as well. So I lost the... I don't mind that I've got the resources for 2 of the potions, but I'm actually missing the resources for 1 of the potions. And look, and all my traps. I used all those traps. But if I load back to where I quick saved. Oh. Okay, now, because this is where an actual save is. Alright, so I've got these back. It's a bug. Yes, resources are gone when you get back after dying. Any consumables you use in combat and then die, your inventory stays the same. But if you pick up any resources, those don't get kept. It just has, like, it's just a straight up bug. Do we do all our trap crafting and save and then reload save after any deaths? Yeah, well, that's pretty much what you want to do. So if you know you're going to be crafting, you want to do it before and then save that state and go in. But the other thing too is that, like, it makes me wonder what the next level of strength stuff is. And how much fire damage was actually getting done there. It looks so little, the fire dot. I'm just going to use this one to check something. Right. I just want to get fire going on one of these guys and see what happens. We're going to die here, but it's okay. I'm testing.
They're angry.
I think it's actually taking longer because he's in the water. I did choose ultra hard. I'm fine with it being hard, but I don't want bugs in the... that doesn't mean it should be bugged. Like, the combat's fun. But, you know, I still get frustrated myself when, you know, we get... What I should have done was after we killed that one croc, I should have gone back and saved. Just to save the resources. So any extra fire arrows here don't do anything extra except damage. But it looks like he's taking more damage. Like you can see the damage numbers are really low. But then when he's on fire... Now, does he take more damage from these when he's on fire? Yeah, so when they're on fire... Because he's weak to fire, he takes more damage from everything. But it's still almost no damage. It's like in that case you want a fire damage bow. Yeah. Maybe. But it makes me wonder if if just straight up, like you can also get just a straight up damage bow. If that's better or not. I'm gonna go back for a sec and see what we might have to just go up to the green tier. Even though we can afford some purple tier stuff. Well, I want the purple tier rope caster, but... I'm going to put a manual in. I don't have any spares. That's a bit rude. Wow, you don't get very many save slots. I mean blue tier. What did I say? I can afford purple tier. I said green. Oh well. We can go up to the blue tier then. Instead of purple. To see the difference. So we're currently using like a Karja Hunter Bow, which is like that. It has a fire mod on it, I think. Yeah, so it's got like a fire mod and a damage mod, which I think is wrong. It should have two of the same. So it was doing like the fire arrows were doing 8 damage, 13 fire. We put the fire mod on, it's 9 damage, 14 fire. So the only one we get to go up to is probably... that's tear, but... like the sharp shot does actual damage. Can I swap out mods for stronger mods? I can, but I think using... you can't swap out. You can destroy current ones and put some other ones on. But I think it's probably better having those on a better weapon. So this is where the mods I've got. If we look at the fire mods... It's like 9% more fire damage. You can get 11% more fire damage. So they're not that much better. I can't remember which one I've got on there. It's like a 9 or something, I think. Whereas the tear ones, although tear's not damage. Yeah, whereas our shock ones are really high. We don't have a high fire one. Maybe we do get like a plus 50% fire or something. Or just straight up damage on the... damage and tear. Yeah, I do. And I could do that. But the distance is like... Sure, any upgrade's an upgrade technically, but are we actually going to go from winning if I change from a 10% fire to an 11% fire? You know, like... Well, not just need to reach a threshold. You need to have an actual improvement. And it's where I'm looking at the extra the weapon stuff, right? The difference between the bows, like our current Hunter Bow is 8 damage, 13 fire off the fire arrow. Which the Croc was not taking that full damage from. Must be an armor or something that prevents, because he's supposed to be weak to fire. Whereas if you go up to Shadow Hunter Bow, it's exactly the same. Except you can use an extra ammo type, which is nice, but you get an extra mod slot. So the only thing we're going to get by going up to an extra bow is an extra mod slot. Which feels kind of poop. Whereas that's doing a lot of tear damage, which I don't know, is supposed to help out more. And we can't get to these because we don't have... some of them we do, like we've got the Watcher Hearts. And we could possibly sell up to get the shards, but what's it actually doing for us? What would we put on it? We just put a lot of fire mods on it? And put a save in, I can try different things. What's the difference between Hunter Bow and Warbow? The Warbow has, you can use those 3 ammo. The Hunter Bow use those 3 ammo. Same as with the Karja one. Gets the... And then there's the Sharpshooter, which is like just damage or knocking components off. So you can kind of do fights heaps differently. Like you could snipe to knock maybe components off while they're slumbering, I guess. And then rope cast to get them down, and I don't know, then burn them up. Shadow Blast Bling is just straight up damage. Is there other purple sling? Shadow Sling. That's the elemental. It doesn't have corruption, it's got freeze. Shocking thing. Knocking off range components, tying down seems strong. Yeah. Why does it keep popping up with these? Unless we get new stuff about it. I think every time we get something new dropping from it, it updates the thing. There's a freeze sack and a blaze canister. Shooting elemental canisters with elemental ammo triggers an explosion that will damage everything nearby. Shoot off this component to collect the resource inside. So yeah, I think maybe like sniping that is good if you have... Alright, let's speak to dude. Get a big fire. I don't need to buy this. 3,250. I don't think these are worth getting the crates for. Okay, let's grab that. Let's craft on a... all fire. Let's put my biggest fire on there. Alright, so fire's gone from like 13 to 17. Yay. Let's see how much that does. I wonder if any of the clothes do extra damage. They shouldn't, but sometimes you get that in games. You're wearing this armor, you deal extra this type of damage. Mark that one because that's the one we were trying to kill. Like he knows.
Machine.
Hey, Panz, use the right ammo. Alright, that exploded. That's another one exploded. Potions.
Keep quiet now.
Okay, where's the camp? It still doesn't actually feel like it did a lot more damage. Felt more like I just started off better. Numbers were a bit higher, like 20s instead of 18s ticking, I guess they were. When he was on fire, 24, I said, yeah, maybe. I don't know how much, if any, this other one came into play in the fight. But I still had to use 2 health potions. It's maybe frost resistant stuff.
You're not gonna like this.
Once you're shooting 20 shots, a +4 as a modifier is an increase of 80 damage. That's a completely irrelevant but accurate calculation. Like, this isn't the case, but if you're doing 1,000 damage a shot and you're shooting for an extra 4 every shot, sure, after 100 shots, you've done an extra 400 damage. Wow, 400 damage. But you haven't put any concept into the rest of the equation. Wasn't my last fight about that many shots? It's got nothing to do with the number of shots. Like, as a percentage, it's so low. If that means that instead of having to fire another 4 shots to get the victory, versus having to do it, then you've got to weigh a lot of like cost factors involved. Could there be something we spend the money on in the meantime? That'd be like me saying to you, okay, you know what? If I was your boss and you work really hard, and I say, congratulations, I'm going to give you a 2 cents per hour pay rise, right? So after you've done 1,000,000 hours, you would have earned an extra, what do we got there? 20 grand. That's a lot of money, 20 grand. And you'd be like, wow, that is a lot of extra money. Thanks for my 2 cents an hour pay rise, Panz. You're a generous boss. But either way, we definitely, a combination of reading some stuff and making some slight changes, and I think also the upgrade, we got kills. I think actually the most important one was shooting the fire at the canister as a snipe. I still don't want to try and get glint hawks though. Because they're scary. And we don't have frost arrows. I think that would have been, like, we had that fire. So the bombs actually hit the ground, not the enemy, which is also a little bit weird. When we used the sling to kill that fire bellow thing, and it ended up being more using traps than anything else, it took a lot to try and pop the canister. And I think largely because of the wrong arrow. Whereas I think having a frost arrow, we would have popped that canister on its back so much quicker and it would have exploded. I didn't even look up the glint hawk. Glint hawk. So it does have a weak spot on the beak. And it's got a freeze sack, which would be really good. It says weaknesses all, no strength. So you can use almost anything, which is good. But obviously getting the freeze sack would be good. It explodes, does damage, getting the beak. But 3 of them at any one time's hard. Also, I was supposed to be killing the snapmaws so that I could get the parts so I could get the better rope caster. However, I don't think we got those parts, which means we don't have the shards for it now anyway. Alright, first name, surname. Making pizza. Forward progress is still forward progress. What was the quest we were doing? We just got an item for quest. I think it might have been errands. Demand and supply. I want a long leg lens. I think the long legs will be easier to get than the other things. I think we can take down a long leg. I don't know if I want to do that there, though. We could at least go to the shrine first. Let's do that. Also, I seem to be missing a lot of health.
These are helpful.
And those
Bitter,
won't
though.
help. It's going to be very cool, and we can like take Snapmore, like grab a Snapmore and have it help us battle the other Snapmore. Speaking of Snapmores, we got 2 here.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
Kill the Snapmores. I feel like I'm getting trolled here. Which games have I enjoyed the most of the games I've played this year? Wow. Huh. Did I play Salt and Sanctuary this year? That's up there. Vigil was pretty good too. I'm gonna level really soon. I kind of want to do that. Bloons was a highlight. Definitely a highlight. But not. How long does my anti-freeze potion work for? Let's get that going. $90 seconds. Oh man, I gotta be really on it then. Alright, let's
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Dude, he's doing a runner. He's like, I am out of here. I don't know, like, yeah, they're like, I don't know where he is, so I'm gonna sit somewhere where I think I'm safe. There are two, yeah. We've done the canister on one of them. And he's hurt.
Just go about your business.
And he's taking his ball and running.
They're scanning for me.
I think we might have the resource bug if it's... Okay, for some reason don't have that resource bug on those potions. What about on health potions? No? Okay. Interesting. Although one of the weird things about dying is when you come back you are full health, so that kind of also is not... you know, on the save point thing on the autosave, so it's kind of a weird... I guess it stops people from just running into combat to die so that they can get free heals. But also that was... like, how did the guy know exactly where I was then? The guy. The crocodile. I just went over there so I could get a bit... Jerks. I have a feeling if I shoot from there it's not going to register at all. Oh, I wonder if I can get it on the roof of that building.
Again.
Well. I don't have a thing. Nothing to worry about. There's another one somewhere. Right. Where's the other one? He's down the hill.
Just holding it instead.
think I hit the canister. Nope. I should have had these made already. I didn't get to it in time. I really wish you could gamepad and keyboard and mouse at the same time. You can on Lawrence. It's probably the only redeeming factor of that combat. I tried the other day. I was running around trying to aim and control it. It just doesn't work. I wonder if the terrible running's worth... the terrible running's probably worth the better aiming. I hate mouse. I don't know any of the controls though. That's the biggest issue. Nah, screw it.
The right ammo.
Open up, big boy. Not like that. Where are we putting this? Got one skill. It's not going to be worth much, but I'll just pick up. Hoarder, increase resource inventory slots, because I'm a hoarder, baby.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Oh, it was his explosion. Son of a... Oh. Dang nabbit. Oh, back to square one. I do wonder if you can, I mean, it's a fair way away, but I do wonder if you can cheese that on the save because it's a quest kill. I don't want to, I just want to kill both of them fairly, but... It's annoying. Okay. Hey, Cartman. The snapper was chop, 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 yeah. It's more so just trying to run and roll when there's like logs and rocks and trees. Came very close to player. No boom? Come on. Watching a show called Alone, you're liking it? What's it about? Partying with your friends? Oh, yeah, someone was telling me about that. They put them in, like, remote locations and they have to sort of live off the land and not die. And that went really smoothly. Got it. We did it, chat. So the big takeaway is like, this guy, when his canister exploded, it was a huge explosion and it set this one on fire as well. So you're getting lots of damage from that. I think that's where, if you traditionally play these games on PC and you're happy with this sort of terrible movement, you get a huge advantage from the bow snipe, because obviously easier to aim PC. And so shooting one canister on one of them, they both explode, go on fire. Then you can shoot one canister off the other one, I guess, and they'll both explode, be on fire again. And then if they're still close, shoot the second canister off one of them. You know, and then the second canister off the other one. But minimally get one off each first. That way, if they separate, you're going to get the second one off either of them, which will be a third explosion. I mean, we went through almost 40 arrows, but once they're on fire, they take a lot more extra burn damage. I couldn't have done it without you, Pop. You should be really proud. I don't know whether I want to try and take on the Glinthawks, though.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and...
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Oh man, Glinthawks.
Need them soon enough.
Yeah, we will. The fights felt good, like definitely getting something. Alright, let's try this. I don't want to, but I'm going to. If we could get one at a time, it would be very beneficial.
Keep that for later.
Why won't you see me? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Look, he's right there. You can see me. The game won't give me that distance. They don't have any explodey canister. They've got the icing on their chest though.
Red light means trouble.
Surely they... Stupid striders. Charges, whatever.
I can get out of this.
You are out of this. Here we go.
I've got to put up a fight.
Oh, come on. Could have landed that, he would have been downed. I went better than I thought, but geez, such a terrible fight location for us. Oh, and it's given us save down here instead of up previous to fight. There's a thing over there you can get to, but I don't know if I want to try and get over there. terrible thing. Okay, we got one. And I'm a fatty meat. I'm a fatty meat! I've only got 20 arrows left I can use. I need more blades. I'm gonna go through like 10. I was just about to say 1,000 arrows. I'm gonna go through a lot of arrows on this fight, I think.
These will keep.
I think I wouldn't need to use as many arrows if I don't miss as much. What do you think, Kizron? I don't see how that possibly flies. You're trying to get Twitch to acknowledge you're existent? Apparently you're not here? What do you mean you're not here? Maybe are you away on a different browser or a different tab? that one's dead. Okay, that's a good start. Oh, that's two. Two down, two down. However... where are we?
Still!
Get wrecked.
It's good to be free of the city.
Good haul.
Oh man, we can kill 3 Glinthawks, you know what that means. Well, it means I need to make get enough materials so I can make another 50 arrows. And then the rest of the arrows that I need to make, because...
You were a better hunter than I.
Yes.
I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it.
I want a warbow so I can have corruption arrows. Maybe turn one against the others. Well, that could be fun.
You have my thanks, Hunter.
That'd be super cool if that's how that works. Start shooting one, which does damage. And then turns it against the others.
Well, you're not ordinary.
And we got a flower. Where's the other one? I think it died off the cliff.